There are very few stars in Hollywood who have redefined beauty, fame, and personal power quite like Demi Moore. A true pioneer of the 80s and the 90s, Moore's rise to stardom came with blockbuster hits, eyebrow-raising romances, tabloid frenzies, and personal rebirths that kept the world watching. From humble beginnings and a challenging childhood to becoming one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood, Demi's life is layered with lots of strength and reinvention. With a net worth soaring past $200 million, a jaw-dropping real estate portfolio, and three uniquely vibrant daughters she raised with Bruce Willis, Demi's life today is a fascinating blend of calm, spiritual exploration, and Hollywood legacy. Join us as we'll take you on a tour of her gorgeous homes, unpack her journey through motherhood, explore her iconic romances, and look at how she built an empire both on-screen and off. Early life and upbringing. Demi Moore, born Demi Jean Gines on November 11, 1962, in Roswell, New Mexico, experienced a tumultuous early life that significantly influenced her personal and professional journey. Her biological father, Charles Harmon, an Air Force airman, left her mother, Virginia King, after a brief 2-month marriage prior to Moore's birth. At 3 months old, her mother married Dan Gines, a newspaper advertising salesman who frequently changed jobs, leading the family to move often. Moore considered Gines her father, stating in a 1991 interview, "My dad is Dan Gines. He raised me." Moore's childhood was marked by instability and hardship. Her family faced financial difficulties, and her parents struggled with alcoholism. She suffered from health issues, including strabismus, which required 2 surgeries, and kidney dysfunction. At age 13, Moore discovered that Dan Gines was not her biological father upon finding her parents' marriage certificate dated after her birth. This revelation added to the emotional difficulties of her adolescence. The family's frequent relocations continued, and by the age of 14, Moore had moved over 30 times, a situation that forced her to adapt quickly to new environments. At 14, Moore returned to Roswell to live with her grandmother for 6 months. She later moved to Washington State with her mother, who had recently separated from Gines, and eventually settled in West Hollywood, California. There, Moore attended Fairfax High School. However, her education was cut short when she left school at 16 to pursue a career in modeling and acting. Moore's early departure from formal education led her to work as a receptionist at 20th Century Fox, a position she obtained through connections in the entertainment industry. This job provided her with exposure to the acting world and set the stage for her future career. Her early experiences in Hollywood included co-writing songs with musician Freddie Moore, whom she later married, and appearing in the music video for his band, the New Cats. Moore's neighbor at the time, German actress Nastassja Kinski, played a really important role in her career trajectory by encouraging her to pursue acting classes. This mentorship, combined with Moore's own determination, led her to sign with the elite modeling agency and enroll in drama classes. Her modeling work included photo shoots for magazines such as OUI and Playboy, which, while controversial, helped her gain visibility in the entertainment industry. Moore's acting career began with small roles in films like Choices 1981 and Parasite 1982. Demi's net worth and real estate sanctuaries. Demi Moore's net worth is estimated at $200 million as of 2025. Her earnings stem from a combination of acting salaries, real estate investments, and a significant divorce settlement. In the 1990s, Moore was among Hollywood's highest-paid actresses, earning $12.5 million for Striptease and $11 million for G.I. Jane. Her divorce from Bruce Willis reportedly included a $90 million settlement in cash and real estate. Her real estate portfolio is more than a collection of luxurious properties. It's a deeply personal reflection of her life's journey. Each home she has owned tells a story, capturing different phases of her evolution as an artist, mother, and woman seeking balance in the limelight. Perhaps the most iconic of Moore's properties was her triplex penthouse in New York City's historic San Remo building. Purchased in 1990 with then-husband Bruce Willis, the 7,000-square-foot residence spanned 3 floors and featured 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, a private elevator, and a wraparound terrace with panoramic views of Central Park. The apartment was renowned for its architectural grandeur, including a library adorned with original plaster rosette moldings and bas-reliefs on the ceiling. Initially listed for $75 million, the property eventually sold for $45 million in 2017, marking one of the most significant real estate transactions in the city at the time. The San Remo itself is a landmark building, designed by architect Emery Roth and completed in 1930. Its twin towers are capped with Corinthian temples inspired by the Choragic monument of Lysicrates, adding to its distinctive skyline presence. Far from the bustling streets of Manhattan, Moore's ranch-style home in Haley, Idaho, offered a sanctuary amidst nature. Located in a rural paradise, this property became a refuge during challenging times, including her separation from Bruce Willis. The home has a rustic charm, with expansive natural surroundings and interior details that reflect Moore's appreciation for tranquility and simplicity. She has retained this property for over 2 decades, adding to its significance as a personal haven. In 2003, Moore acquired a mid-century modern home in Beverly Hills, originally built in the 1950s. Encouraged by her daughters to move from Idaho, she purchased the property, which offered privacy and a tranquil setting reminiscent of a treehouse. Alongside Ashton Kutcher, Moore undertook extensive renovations to accommodate their blended family. The couple collaborated with interior designer Brad Dunning and architects Ron Radziner and Leo Marmol to expand the house, adding 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a children's den. The design emphasized earthy and natural tones, creating an inviting and comfortable space that seamlessly integrated with its surroundings. The living room in particular was designed to be both elegant and accessible, with Moore stating, "I didn't want a living room that looked off-limits." This approach ensured that the home was welcoming for children, pets, and guests alike. During her marriage to Bruce Willis, Moore also resided in a Malibu beach house. The couple renovated the property to suit their family's needs, creating a comfortable and stylish coastal retreat. Following their separation, the house was sold, but it remains a notable part of Moore's real estate history. Moore's legendary roles and resurgence. Moore's ascent to stardom came with the 1990 supernatural romance Ghost, where she portrayed Molly Jensen, a grieving artist communicating with her deceased partner. The film became the highest-grossing movie of that year, earning over $500 million worldwide and securing 5 Academy Award nominations. Moore's performance earned her a Golden Globe nomination and the Saturn Award for Best Actress. Her uncharacteristically gamine look, including a short haircut, became a fashion trend, with many women emulating her style. At one point, Ghost and Die Hard 2, starring Moore's then-husband Bruce Willis, occupied the #1 and #2 spots at the box office, a feat not accomplished again for a married Hollywood couple until 2024. Following Ghost, Demi Moore delivered compelling performances in a string of box office hits. In A Few Good Men, she portrayed Lieutenant Commander Joanne Galloway, holding her own alongside Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson in the gripping courtroom drama. In Indecent Proposal, Moore took on the emotionally complex role of Diana Murphy, a woman faced with a morally challenging situation that tested the limits of love and sacrifice. In Disclosure, she played a high-powered executive involved in a controversial sexual harassment case, a role that pushed boundaries and challenged conventional gender expectations. In 1996, Moore made headlines by earning a then unprecedented $12.5 million for her role in Striptease, becoming the highest-paid actress in Hollywood at the time. Despite the film's commercial success, it received critical backlash, with some reviewers criticizing its storyline and performances. Moore has discussed the shaming she received over her record-breaking salary for the film, reflecting on how it made her Hollywood's highest-paid actress at the time, but also subjected her to significant public backlash. She explained that despite being criticized for her role and accused of betraying women, she believed the payday was deserved and represented progress for gender pay equality. Moore noted that women who break new ground often face intense scrutiny, emphasizing how her decision and the salary spotlighted broader issues in the industry about the objectification of female bodies and the stereotypes surrounding women-driven narratives. Despite the backlash, Moore viewed the moment as a powerful step towards changing the playing field for all women in Hollywood. Undeterred, Moore underwent rigorous physical training and shaved her head for the 1997 film G1 Jane, where she portrayed the first woman to undergo Navy SEAL training. While the film received mixed reviews, Moore's dedication to the role was widely acknowledged. After a period of relative quiet in the early 2000s, Moore experienced a career resurgence. Her role in the 2024 film The Substance garnered critical acclaim, with Moore portraying an aging actress confronting societal pressures on beauty and youth. The performance earned her a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy, the Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Actress, and the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Leading Role. She was also nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actress and the BAFTA Award for Best Actress. Despite her visible disappointment at the Oscars, Moore quickly clapped for fellow nominee Mikey Madison, who won the award for her role in Honora. Moore's recent work has been praised for its depth and relevance, addressing themes of self-worth and ageism in Hollywood. Her performance in The Substance was described as fearless in parodying her public image, with critics noting her portrayal of vanity, bruised ego, and vulnerability. Beyond acting, Moore has made significant contributions as a producer. She co-produced and starred in the 1996 HBO film If These Walls Could Talk, which explored the issue of abortion across different decades. The film received critical acclaim and highlighted Moore's commitment to socially relevant storytelling. In 1996, she also provided the voice of Esmeralda in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which became the highest-grossing animated film of that year. Demi Moore's love life, losses, and famous exes. Demi Moore's romantic journey has been as captivating as her film career, marked by high-profile relationships, public scrutiny, and profound personal growth. At just 17, Moore married musician Freddie Moore, who was 12 years her senior. Their union, lasting from 1980 to 1985, was Moore's introduction to adult relationships and the complexities they entail. In her memoir Inside Out, she candidly reflects on this period, acknowledging personal missteps and the challenges of marrying young. Moore revealed that she was involved with another man the night before her wedding, indicating a lack of readiness for such a commitment. Despite co-writing songs and sharing creative endeavors, the marriage was fraught with emotional disconnection and infidelity on both sides, leading to its eventual dissolution. In 1987, Moore wed actor Bruce Willis after a whirlwind romance. Together, they had 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. Their marriage, lasting until 2000, was one of Hollywood's most talked-about unions. Despite their divorce, Moore and Willis have maintained a strong friendship, co-parenting their children and supporting each other through life's challenges. Moore has spoken about their respectful co-parenting relationship, emphasizing the importance of prioritizing their children's well-being. Their daughters have also praised their parents for setting a positive example of post-divorce family dynamics. Moore's marriage to actor Ashton Kutcher in 2005 drew significant media attention due to their 15-year age difference. Their relationship faced intense public scrutiny, and in her memoir, Moore discusses the pressures and personal struggles that contributed to their eventual separation in 2011 and divorce in 2013. She revealed that they engaged in threesomes at Kutcher's suggestion, which she later regretted, feeling it blurred the boundaries of their marriage. Moore also shared the pain of a miscarriage at 6 months and subsequent fertility struggles, which strained their relationship further. Following their split, Moore experienced a period of substance abuse and estrangement from her daughters, highlighting the profound impact of the breakup on her personal life. Beyond her marriages, Moore has been linked to various high-profile individuals. In the 1980s, she was engaged to actor Emilio Estevez, but they called off the wedding after a paternity suit was filed against him. She also dated actor Timothy Hutton and martial arts instructor Oliver Whitcomb. More recently, rumors have circulated about a potential relationship with actor Andrew Garfield, who is 21 years her junior. Speculation intensified after the two were seen sharing a flirty moment at the 2025 Golden Globes and reportedly spending time together at Moore's home in Idaho. While neither has confirmed the relationship, fans have expressed enthusiasm about the possible pairing. Moore's motherhood and healing journey. Demi Moore's most cherished role is that of a mother to her 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, whom she shares with ex-husband Bruce Willis. Beyond the glitz of Hollywood, Moore has consistently prioritized nurturing a close-knit, emotionally resilient family. In the early 1990s, Moore and Willis made the deliberate decision to raise their daughters in Haley, Idaho, far removed from the Hollywood spotlight. Moore expressed gratitude for this choice, stating, "I'm grateful for the grounding that being away from Hollywood gave them." This rural setting provided a stable environment, allowing the girls to experience a childhood marked by normalcy and connection to nature. Moore's commitment to her children's well-being often took precedence over her career. She once remarked, "When I realized I needed to be with my kids in one place, it didn't feel like a risk in terms of my career. It was just that my children were important to me." This emphasis on family over fame laid a strong foundation for her daughter's development. Moore's own tumultuous upbringing, marked by instability and trauma, deeply influenced her approach to parenting. She viewed motherhood as an opportunity to break the cycles of her past, stating, "My daughters offered me an opportunity to start to change the generational pattern." This perspective fueled her dedication to fostering a nurturing and open environment for her children. Despite the challenges of co-parenting post-divorce, Moore and Willis maintained a united front for their daughters. Moore emphasized the strength of their family bond, noting, "Our foundation has never wavered." This unwavering support system proved vital as the family navigated various personal and public challenges. While Moore prioritized privacy during her daughter's formative years, the family has shared several public moments that highlight their close bond. In 2024, Moore and her daughters made a rare joint appearance at the Vanity Fair Oscars after-party, each showcasing their unique style and solidarity. Such events underscore the family's unity and mutual support. The daughters have also publicly expressed admiration for their mother. Rumor Willis, in particular, has shared heartfelt tributes, once referring to Moore as the cutest human in a social media post. These expressions of affection reflect the deep respect and love within the family. The Moore-Willis family has been candid about their struggles, particularly concerning mental health and body image. Tallulah Willis has openly discussed her battles with eating disorders and ADHD, while Rumor has spoken about body image issues during her youth. Moore's openness about her own challenges has fostered an environment where her daughters feel safe to share and seek support. This transparency has not only strengthened their familial bonds, but also contributed to broader conversations about mental health, encouraging others to engage in open dialogues about these critical issues. In April 2023, Moore embraced a new role as a grandmother when Rumor welcomed her daughter, Luetta. Moore described her granddaughter as magical and a pocket of joy, expressing how this new chapter has brought profound happiness and reflection. She cherishes the opportunity to witness her daughter's journey into motherhood, stating, "It is the privilege and honor of my life to be your mother." The family's celebration of this milestone, including shared moments and public tributes, highlights the enduring strength and love that define the Moore-Willis lineage. By prioritizing her daughter's emotional well-being and fostering an environment of honesty and compassion, she has cultivated a family dynamic rooted in resilience and love. Her journey reflects the profound impact of conscious parenting and the enduring bonds that can flourish when nurtured with care and authenticity. Demi Moore's path to wellness has been marked by introspection, resilience, and a dedication to holistic healing. In her memoir Inside Out, Moore opens up about her battles with addiction, body image issues, and the lingering effects of childhood trauma. She discusses the pressures of Hollywood, the pain of personal losses, and her journey toward self-acceptance. Moore has turned to various holistic practices to support her mental and physical health. She has been spotted attending Kundalini yoga classes, a discipline known for its focus on spiritual awakening and inner peace. Additionally, she has explored fasting retreats and spiritual cleanses as part of her wellness regimen. Moore's journey has not been without setbacks. She has spoken openly about the challenges she faced, including a miscarriage during her relationship with Ashton Kutcher, which led to a relapse into alcohol use. Through therapy and support, she has worked to overcome these obstacles and rebuild her sense of self. Controversies and her lifestyle today. Demi Moore's career has been punctuated by several controversies that have drawn public attention and sparked widespread discussion over the decades. One of the earliest and most talked about controversies was her 1991 Vanity Fair cover, where Moore posed nude while 7 months pregnant. The image was groundbreaking at the time, challenging societal norms about pregnancy and female sexuality. While some praised it as a bold statement of empowerment, others criticized it for being provocative and inappropriate. Moore later reflected on the cover, expressing surprise at the degree of controversy it generated, stating that she never imagined it would provoke such a strong reaction. A resurfaced video from the 1980s featuring a 19-year-old Demi Moore has reignited public scrutiny and online debate. The footage captures Moore at the 15th birthday party of her General Hospital co-star, Philip Tanzini. In the video, Moore is seen kissing Tanzini on the lips multiple times, with her body language and tone suggesting a level of intimacy that many viewers have since described as overly affectionate. At the time the video was filmed, Moore was a legal adult and had been married for over a year to musician Freddie Moore. Although the age gap between Moore and Tanzini was just 4 years, the nature of their interaction has raised concerns due to the fact that Tanzini was still a minor. Beyond the physical displays of affection, Moore appeared to express deep emotional attachment to Tanzini during the celebration. Their interaction, preserved in the 5-minute video, has drawn divided opinions from the public. The video has accumulated nearly 9 million views. Despite comments being disabled on the original upload, heated discussions have continued across online forums such as Reddit. While some users have dismissed the clip as harmless, Others have characterized it as inappropriate and unsettling, citing concerns over the power dynamic and Moore's status as an adult at the time. In September 2024, rapper Sean "Diddy" Combs was indicted on sex trafficking charges with allegations surrounding his infamous freak-off parties. Victims, including minors, were reportedly drugged, assaulted, and filmed. While few names have been confirmed, several celebrities who attended these parties, such as Demi Moore and then-husband Ashton Kutcher, are facing public scrutiny. Kutcher, a longtime friend of Combs, gave a cryptic response when asked about the gatherings. Actor Jamie Foxx has also spoken openly about the disturbing nature of the events. Though party attendance isn't a crime, questions remain about what attendees knew and whether they turned a blind eye. In 2015, a tragic incident occurred at Moore's Beverly Hills home when a 21-year-old man drowned in her swimming pool during a party. Moore was not present at the time, as she was out of the country, but the incident raised questions about responsibility and safety measures at celebrity gatherings. Authorities confirmed that the death was accidental, but the event nonetheless cast a shadow over Moore's public image. More recently, Moore faced criticism for her interactions at public events. At the 2025 Golden Globes, she was accused of snubbing Kylie Jenner, leading to a flurry of online discussions and media coverage. Additionally, her public support for Blake Lively, who was embroiled in a legal battle over sexual harassment allegations, was seen by some as controversial, given the sensitive nature of the case. Despite these controversies, Moore has continued to maintain a presence in Hollywood, often addressing her past with candor and using her experiences to advocate for issues such as gender equality and mental health awareness. On another note, Demi Moore's life today is a far cry from the tabloid frenzy of the 90s. Now she's focused on giving back, staying present, and finding deeper meaning. Demi Moore has channeled her personal experiences into powerful activism, particularly in the fight against human trafficking. In 2009, she co-founded the Demi and Ashton Foundation DNA with then-husband Ashton Kutcher, aiming to combat child sexual slavery and human trafficking. The foundation later rebranded as Thorn, Digital Defenders of Children, focusing on using technology to identify and rescue victims. Thorn has assisted law enforcement in identifying thousands of child sex trafficking victims and rescuing hundreds from situations where their abuse was recorded and distributed. Beyond Thorn, Moore has supported numerous charities, including All Day Foundation, American Foundation for AIDS Research, Artists for Peace and Justice, Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking, Declare Yourself, Free the Slaves, Healthy Child Healthy World, Raising Malawi, The Art of Elysium, and UNICEF. She has also been a special contributor to the CNN Freedom Project, traveling to Nepal to meet with Anuradha Koirala and her organization Maiti Nepal, which has rescued thousands of stolen Nepalese children from sex trafficking since 1993. In her current personal life, Moore has embraced spirituality as a means of healing and self-discovery. She has been open about her struggles with addiction, body image, and self-worth, using her experiences to inspire others. Moore has practiced various forms of meditation and has attended silent retreats, such as the 7-day silent retreat at Spirit Rock Meditation Center in Marin County, California. These retreats focus on cultivating virtues like loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity, providing participants with tools to navigate life's challenges. Her commitment to personal growth and healing reflects her desire to live authentically and with purpose. In interviews, Moore has spoken about the importance of embracing aging, accepting oneself, and finding happiness within. She encourages others to take risks and cherish the body and life lived, emphasizing that this phase of life is not diminished but full of potential. In interviews, she has expressed her desire to be remembered not just as a movie star, but as a seeker, a survivor, and a storyteller. She hopes her journey will inspire others to embrace their own paths of healing and self-discovery, demonstrating that it is never too late to change, grow, and make a difference. From her days as a rebellious teen with big dreams to becoming one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment history, Demi Moore's story is one of power, passion, and profound growth. Her stunning homes, unfiltered life revelations, and bold choices have placed her in the pantheon of iconic women. Whether she's walking red carpets or meditating in the mountains of Idaho, one thing is clear: Demi Moore is far from done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment whose lifestyle we should explore next. Until then, stay inspired.